Now, we expect Russia to lie about the war, but what are we to think when the breaking bullshit news comes from outside of Russia, like this jam from human sewage outlet and freelance Kremlin employee Candace Owens?
Shopping on the richest avenue in Paris, Montague Avenue. Olena Zelensky, people that are working at the store in Paris have reported that she went shopping and dropped 40,000 euros on a spree while visiting the country, while visiting France, to plead for more support in Ukraine.
Candace, I'm talking to you. If you ever checked your sources, and you'd know that story that you shared came from a satirical news site whose editor's bio describes them as a floor manager at McDonald's and part-time journalist. But Candace, like most of your friends, you're not interested in facts. So where does she get her facts from? Nowhere. She has no facts. Just take a look at her PolitiFact score. 62% false, 37% mostly false. So that's 99% bullshit. I really don't know what to say about this woman, but I think Dave Chappelle, my favorite, was onto something when he said this.
Candace Owens, that rotten bitch. She's the worst. I can't think of a worse way to make money. She's the most articulate idiot I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah, idiot, exactly. And she's not the only useful idiot pushing a pro-Kremlin line to the American public. There's also Tucker Carlson, or we name him Tusker Carlson. But that name, I have to wonder, who looks at the baby and thinks we should call him Tucker? We should call him Tucker. Really? No wonder he ended up bow-tied and bitter about being called out as the Russian-ass kisser.
Has Putin ever called me a racist? Has he threatened to get me fired for disagreeing with him? Has he shipped every middle-class job in my town to Russia? Did he manufacture a worldwide pandemic that wrecked my business and kept me indoors for 2 years? Is he teaching my children to embrace racial discrimination? Is he making fentanyl? Is he trying to snuff out Christianity? Does he eat dogs?
Does he eat dogs? I don't know. But I know that he fucking kills Ukrainians and commits war crimes. And he started the biggest war in Europe since Adolf Hitler, in the name of ridding Ukraine of its Nazi problem. And if there's one guy you can trust on that story, here's Vladimir Solovyov, again.
But is now the Kremlin's leading mouthpiece.
Да, мы справляемся и так. Укронацистов замочить и всех их ноунеймов и прочих жалких педерастов не проблема. Но для этой цели давайте использовать весь арсенал средств.
Wow. Not just Nazis, but pederasts too. Is it Christmas already? Putting aside the fact that the Third Reich had a bad habit of killing gay men by the trainload, let's set the record straight with this. Take a look. I'll give you one guess whose soldiers those stats are on. And I will even give you a hint. It's Russia's. Which comes as no surprise to his own citizens, seen here showing their frustration with a leader who has a bad habit of borrowing the text of his speeches from Adolf Hitler. So no, Ukraine is not a Nazi country led by drug-addicted Satanists who may or may not pass the time eating homosexual dogs, while his wife is spending imaginary money in Paris with Satan.